guys, what is your approach to generating B2B leads for your business? In today's video, I would like to refer to my Medium article revealing the dark side of B2B lead generation, where I described a unified step-by-step roadmap for generating B2B leads. So, the first and the most important step is to understand your target audience. When you decide to create a product or service, you're usually willing to make life easier for your customers. And in most cases, your product or service cannot be relevant and valuable for everyone. It's usually intended to solve a particular type of problems for a particular group of people. And these people can have some shared values or interests, or they can be tied by location, industry, company size, annual revenue, or any other business-related specifics. So all these data form a more detailed profile of your target audience. And let's say you already know your target audience. The next crucial step will be to define the appropriate decision makers. And although almost everyone wants to connect directly with CEO, let's think for a moment whose problem your solution will solve directly. Just imagine you are selling a testing software, and you know that your solution will be really valuable for software development teams because it can help them to improve the quality of their code, it can replace a huge amount of manual work. So why don't you try to reach out to Chief Technology Officer, Director of Engineering, Head of QA, or someone else from engineering department instead of bothering CEO who might have no clue into the main pitfalls of software development. These people are in charge of this kind of decisions, and your main goal should be to demonstrate how your solution can be beneficial for their development teams and what challenges you can help them to overcome. The third step in this roadmap is create a valuable offering. Huge discounts, list of advantages, hard sell techniques no longer work. By valuable offering, I mean a well-compiled solution that aims to solve a particular type of problems for your customers. Let's say you've been working with industrial automation companies for a while, and right now you decide to explore consumer electronics market. So you need to be sure that your offering is properly adjusted to the specific needs of consumer electronics market. You can sell the same solution as you did with industrial automation industry. The next step is to choose an effective outreach channel. Email marketing, social media, professional networks, cold calling. There are a huge variety of outreach channels that you can use to connect with your target audience. The key challenge here is to understand and choose the one that will be the most effective for your business. And actually it's easier than you think, because all you need to do is just analyze what outreach channels your potential clients are using on a daily basis. If you are working with digital startups, these companies are usually very active on social media and professional networks. So here you can use LinkedIn as a starting point to connect with them and engage these leads into discussion. If your target audience is universities or schools, you will definitely get more productive results using email marketing or cold calling. The fifth step is consider the whole strategy and start reaching out. It means that you need to take some time to design a well-thought strategy that will describe each interaction with your clients, starting from the first contact and through the final closing of the deal. For example, you decided to use LinkedIn as the main outreach channel. So your first step will be to connect with your lead on LinkedIn, and then depending whether your lead will accept your invitation or not, you can proceed the discussion there, or you can also send him a couple of emails and then finally call him. Also, in case your department consists of two different teams like lead generation and sales, you need to make sure that the role of each specialist is crystal clear. Then when you are done with all this stuff, you need to start reaching out immediately. So you will gain the first feedback from your target audience, and you can adjust and refine your strategy on the go. To make sure that you're moving in the right direction, you have to track your metrics and understand your conversion. The list of specific metrics can vary significantly depending on your current strategy and outreach channels that you decided to use. But it's in your best interest to create a system that will help you to analyze and measure your progress while you are doing a particular sales activity. A conversion is literally any action defined for your sales process. It can be website request, white paper download, blog post share, or newsletter sign up. Depending on your preliminary defined conversions, the list of variables can be different, but the general approach to calculating your conversion rate is still the same. You can easily calculate your conversion rate by dividing the total number of sales by the total number of leads and by multiplying it by 100%. The idea of pivot, the last step in this roadmap, came from the world-known bestseller written by Eric Rice, Lean Startup, where the author defines a pivot as a structured course correction designed to test a new fundamental hypothesis about the product, strategy, or engine of growth. And if we think about this from the lead generation perspective, it means that we don't need to stick to only one strategy and continue repeating it for 100 times when we clearly understand that this strategy won't bring us the desired outcomes. For example, at the beginning you identified that your target lead will be a CEO, managing director, or any other C-level executive within the technical startups. And then throughout your prospecting activities you noted that these people are always very busy and your response rate is quite low. So you start thinking, okay, what will happen if I change my course and if I start reaching out to sales leaders or marketing executives within the same companies? You shouldn't be afraid to do this course correction because it will open completely new horizons for your business and you never know what results you will achieve in the end. This is the main idea of pivot. Let's wrap it up. What is a short answer to a question how to generate B2B leads for your business? My advice is think big, start small, and learn fast. How do you like this roadmap? What part of it is more challenging for you? Let me know your thoughts. Also, if you would like to read my article that I mentioned at the beginning of this video, you can find a link in the video description.